Happy good afternoon, everybody. Hope all is well. If it's your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can catch all these fragrances I'm going to be going through pretty soon. And today I want to talk about a fragrance from the house of Ramon Monegal, and that is Cherry Musk. Cherry Musk, let me come at it a different way here. Because I was looking at some of the reviews that were, I think it was on maybe it was Granica, I think it was. And a lot of reviews, it got a little bit of hate. Got a little bit of hate on there. And the main hate that it had is because they kept mentioning synthetic. And in most cases, not every, but in most cases, when you're talking to someone about fragrances and they mention synthetic, they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. That's just being honest. Because some will use the word synthetic when they're trying to describe designer or cheap. And on that note, I'll give you my idea between, let's say, niche and designer. And ideally, what it is, to me, designer fragrances have a muddled kind of flavor of notes. When the notes come in, they seem to kind of be muddled together. And when you're talking about niche, it's almost like the notes are in HD. They're more defined. And so you can pinpoint those notes so much better in niche fragrances. And I think maybe that is some of the confusion with Cherry Musk. And yeah, I remember just a shout out to Rich Mitch. Yeah, I didn't forget about you. Oh, Cherry Musk, here it is. And so what Cherry Musk has, and we'll go through the notes here. At the top notes you have cherry, of course, strawberry, musk, oak moss, and tea rose. Tea rose is not so much anything I can pick out in there. I'm sure it's kind of just in the background, but mainly you get the opening and you get not cherry, not strawberry, but not muddled together. It's more of, let's say, if you were to take the cherry and strawberry and just grind it up in a smoothie. So it didn't define either way, but it's not muddled, it's just more together. And you get quite a bit of musk and oak moss. And it all blends together. And at some point in this fragrance, it smells kind of like Creed's Aqua Florentina, but a more unisex version of it. And to me, this is perfectly unisex, and the musk makes it that way, and the oak moss. This is a lovely fragrance, and it stays somewhat linear, but it does change a little bit and gets better as it wears on. And I've been wearing this right now for about 10 hours, and it's still there, still going. And I absolutely, really am feeling this fragrance. I'm not going to call it a love, but I really like this fragrance. And it's one I reach for from time to time. I think it came out, it was retailed at $180 for 50 milliliters, which is good, you know, bang for the buck. Can't complain about that. But this is, to me, a solid fragrance, a solid unisex fragrance that is, I think it's a little misunderstood, because more so the people are looking for those defined cherry, defined strawberry, and it's no, they are together. They are blended together. You're not going to be able to pick them out like that, pick them apart. But mainly, this is that berry type, cherry type, musk, and oak moss combination, and it just works. It just works. And I love the house. I love a lot of their fragrances. I gotta look into some of those new ones that they have coming out. Seem to be a little pricey from what Fragrance Journey said, but nonetheless, I will sample it and get a look-see at it. But figured I'd at least get a little review of Cherry Musk. Cherry Musk from Ramon Monegal. It's good stuff. But that's all I got. You know, when it comes to these fragrances, it's just fragrance advice. I just give my advice. I'm not a salesman. I'm a fragrance advisor, not a conniver. That works. It sounded pretty good. But that's all I got for now. But until I holler at you next time, y'all be good.